In this video, we're going to show C-phrase being used over a CSV file. So not only can you ask quick questions, but you can also perform team edits on the data. So if you work with spreadsheets or CSVs, this is a video for you. So let's get to the example. Right here we see some data that's following the tragic COVID events. Let's download this data. And then here we see the download's coming. Now let's extract it. And then we see here we have a comma separated file. All right, we want to bring this into C-phrase. So we go to the C-phrase administration. And we go here to creating a configuration. So it says here, drop your configuration folders or CSV file here. So here's our CSV file. Let's just give it a new name here though. Just call it COVID. And now we're going to upload it here. Now this will take a couple of minutes, but this is building the database that represents that spreadsheet. So now that the data has uploaded, we want to launch the interface. So let's just launch it here on port 8000. And now if we click on this, then up comes the interface. All right, so right here we have the search field. And then over here we have an explorer. So what this does, this gives us shows us the columns in the database table, only the single table. All right, so when we search here, we get the full table. This is all the data coming back here. And as we can see that there's a fair number of tuples there. So if we instead go over here, what we can do is we can click on country region. And what this will give us is all the country regions. We can refine that and say, let's get the ones in the northern hemisphere. And these are the countries that are in the northern hemisphere. All right? These are the ones in the southern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere. All right. Now what we can do is we can say something like this. We can say, let's give the total deaths of the COVID records where the country or the latitude is less than 0. So this is the total deaths in the southern hemisphere, and we're going to do that by date, so we can actually see them plotted out in time. All right, so here we see it goes all the way up, starting from January 1st, January 22nd, where there was nothing, up to a level of looks like 12,865 deaths, with a pretty bad curve on that. Now let's look at the northern hemisphere. See a lot more deaths, but it looks like the curve is looking a little bit better there. So this just shows right out of the box you can ask these kind of queries and get these kind of graphs. You can generate these kind of graphs just through C-phrase coming directly from a CSV. Now another thing we can do is we can do a question, say for instance like this. Let's get the COVID records for Germany, and let's get them after 7 days ago. So let's just get the last week. So here are the records that are in the database for Germany in that time. And what we can do is we can say, all right, well, actually, this might be wrong here. So we can edit this tuple, and we can term the number of recovered. Let's add 100 people to that. Okay? And so now we have a new value here. All right, so this shows that you can actually go ahead and change the data as well. And an interesting thing is if there was another user that had the same URL here, they could also edit the data. If we both try to edit the same tuple, one will get it first, and the other one will be told that it's locked. Okay, so there's a little bit of concurrency built into the system as well. So thank you for watching our demo. This example shows how easy it is to work with .csv and spreadsheet data. Please visit our site and leave a message here, and we can get you an evaluation copy. Thank you very much.